Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Seeing Beyond and Through with Monty. Today's episode is going to be a continuation of the topic in which I covered yesterday. Yesterday, I covered the actress Zendaya and her assertion that she was the acceptable version of a black girl by Hollywood standards. And what I did was that I countered that because I gave proof that it just was not true. And making such an assertion is extremely reckless and is counterproductive. And that type of assertion will dash the hopes and dreams of many of dark-skinned girls. It would have them not even wanting or even daring to pursue a career in the entertainment industry. Now right here it says colorism. Do light-skinned black women have it easier in showbiz? That's going to be a yes or no. If they are being cast by black directors, black producers, so forth, the lighter skins will have it easier. If they are being cast by white producers, directors, studios, no, they will not. The darker skins will probably have an advantage. And I'm going to show you again. Okay, Zendaya took it upon herself, if you've seen the video yesterday, if you haven't, please watch it, where I thought that she was being disingenuous. I thought that she was trying to set herself up to be a spokesperson, a heroine, pretty much telling black women, darker skin, what they want to hear, not necessarily what is the truth. Because you would think that she's this big, great breakout star, or you would think that she's the only big black star, female star in Hollywood. You would think that she's just a number one box office draw. Where to my knowledge, I don't know if she's ever carried a film by herself. I really don't. But she's young, she's inexperienced, so therefore she wouldn't really know what she's talking about. So today, I'm going to present to you, right here, the tale of two queens. This is Mrs. Cecily Tyson. And as you know, Miss Tyson is legendary. She recently passed away this year at the ripe old age of 96. She was born in Harlem, New York in 1924. She has an extensive resume. Sounder, the autobiography of Mrs. Jane Pittman, Oldest Living Confederate Widow Tells All. Then she recently Diary of a Mad Black Woman, The Help, How to Get Away with Murder. She was on and off there for 2015 to 2020. Has a very distinguished career, just unparalleled. She's our queen. She had a career that spanned about 60 years. Mrs. Tyson, as you can clearly see, is dark-skinned. I want to ask you a question. Can you tell me any light-skinned actress, any light-skinned black actress, be more specific, who has achieved the level of fame that Cecily has? Who is as celebrated as Mrs. Tyson is? Cecily Tyson is dark-skinned. For the most part, kinky hair, very African looking. She's undeniably black. Beautiful hair right here. I just love the purple, the hairstyle, everything. Just gorgeous. The eyes. But what light-skinned actress has ever eclipsed Cecily in terms of her embodiment of work, in terms of her awards and what she has achieved, in terms of her fame? So some of you guys believe that lighter skins actresses do have it easier in Hollywood. Now, this is not to put a dent First of all, it's not to put a dent on anyone's dream. Because as of right now, what I'm doing is that I'm dispelling the myth that darker skinned actresses have it a lot more harder. And they do not. So this is not to say that lighter skinned actresses cannot attain some level of success, because they surely can. And I would encourage anyone who wants to be an actress or in the entertainment industry, go into it. Pursue your dreams. This is Ellen Holly. She's another one of our queens. Ellen Holly was born in 1931. She's 90 years old. She is still with us. Best known for the role of Carla Gray on the series One Life to Live. She played that role from 1968 to 1980. And again, she resumed it from 1983 to 1985. Very fair skin, straight hair, green eyes. But she did not achieve the level of success or acclaim that Cecily Tyson did. And they both knew each other. They was in a play, 1962, Moon on a Rainbow Shawl. Cecily Tyson played the role of Mavis. Ellen played the role of Rosa. Cecily Tyson was 96. Ellen Holly is 90. Here she is right there, very beautiful. Still with us. But did she have the career that Cecily Tyson had? And this is not to denigrate anyone's success. I'm just trying to make a point and point out something to you. That this whole notion that Zendaya talked about of her being the acceptable version of a black girl because she's light skinned. Unfortunately, she's speaking through her ass right there. And once again, that's counterproductive. It can dash the hopes of many dark-skinned girls who take that in and believe it. This is Ellen Holly today. Here's Miss Cecily Tyson, our queen. Both of them are our queen. We hold both of them in high regards. But as you can clearly see, they look vastly different. And one of them had greater success than the other. So we need to be very careful in the message that we're putting out there by saying things that are very reckless, that for the most part are not true. When you speak of things like this colorism, you have to really analyze it and you have to investigate it very carefully. Speaking of dark-skinned actresses, what light-skinned actress has matched the success of Viola Davis? Can you tell me that? For all of you who want to believe that somehow light skin is equivalent to having an advantage in Hollywood. But light-skinned actress has matched the success of Angela Bassett. We're talking about two actresses here who have had successful careers for over 20 years. How about here recently Lupita Nyong'o, a 10-year period, Academy Award-winning actress, nailing down role after role. She's a good box office draw. What light-skinned actress has matched her success? Now, when I speak of this, I'm no way speaking in terms of a light-skinned, dark-skinned war. Not at all. Because I think that the darker-skinned people, particularly actresses and women, have borne the brunt of this false misrepresentation or this false ideology that because of your dark skin, you're going to have it harder in Hollywood. And that is not the case at all. These women have proven it to be incorrect. So whether you're dark skinned, light skinned, brown skinned, go to Hollywood, achieve your dreams. Be careful though. Hopefully you will like and enjoy the process. Hopefully, you will like the creativity and the craft more than what you want the fame for. Do not allow anyone, any young person, to dissuade you with some false notion that she's Hollywood's it girl because she's light skinned. And let me just touch on one thing with that. That's kind of shortchanging people who are biracial or who are light skinned. Because what a message could be is that you've only made it because you are light skinned. When in fact, a lot of biracial people or light skinned people could have made it because maybe they're talented. Maybe they were the best person for the role. Maybe they gave a very good reading. Maybe they had good chemistry with the actor or actresses or the people who are in the movie or play in which they're seeking. So it could be a host of other things beside the fact that someone declaring that I'm an acceptable version because I'm light skinned. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, that was another edition of Seeing Beyond and Through with Monty, and I will see you all beyond and through.